Hello there, everybody. It is me, No Name Woman 7 back with Rhythm Waves 3. Thank you very much to Matrix slash Slytherin Games and Naval Warfare Simulations for providing me the key to allow me to show you this, you know, this preview of Rhythm Waves 3 before it comes out. Based on when this video would be coming out, I believe Rhythm Waves 3 will be out in 3 days. So get hyped and get it when when it comes out. So, currently in this campaign, Italy is very pissed off at us. Spain is so pissed off at us that we're at war with them because our ally Japan decided to go to war with them. Germany's kind of pissed off at us, but also has an alliance with Italy. If we look at all relations, we can see what's going on. Italy and Austria are currently at war. I'm considering getting into this war. Japan is also very pissed off with Italy. So that could be interesting. Japan's also pissed off with Russia, but it looks like Russia and Austria are aligned. So it's possible that Russia could go to war with Italy, and hopefully they do, because I think that would just kind of help stuff out a lot better. It would be very fun if it was us, Japan, Austria, and Russia versus Italy, Germany, and Spain. That would be a war. Um, and then Britain and America are just sitting back like, what the hell is going on in the world? Yeah, let's just have World War One, like, 1898. Now, if you'll notice, some of my ships here are on training, and this is because I very briefly did something offline in terms of sending some of my divisions to training, a lot of the ones located in the Mediterranean. One thing I didn't realize, though, was that all my cruiser divisions are in the Mediterranean. Because the 1st Cruiser Division is a corps on the 5th Battle Division. So what I will do is I'm going to send the 1st and 2nd Cruiser Divisions here. Yeah, 1st and 2nd as corps on the or 1st and 2nd over back into the Northern Europe, and then the 3rd and 4th will be corps on the 5th Battle Division. Then you need to be a corps on the 3rd Cruiser Division. Then you need to be a corps hold on. You're corps on 5th right now. 2nd, I think you need to be a corps on the 3rd. Maybe sometime I'll have to sort these out and set some of these to like independent or something. Um, but yeah, that'll work. So move that division to Northern Europe, keep those guys in the Mediterranean. And how does that affect other divisions? So those guys are moving. And it does mean that most of our destroyers are in the Mediterranean too. So the 2nd destroyer division should do division training. And then the 5th destroyer division should do division training. I think everything in the Mediterranean is going to do division training this turn. Means that you need to do division training, and then you need to do division training. Alright, so everything in the Mediterranean's on division training to try to improve. Everything not in the Mediterranean is currently up here. That being said, Spain is also in the Mediterranean, so it's possible I could fight battles down there, but I'm preferring to fight in Northern Europe, and I believe that is, Spain's home water. Right? Yeah, Spain's build area is Northern Europe, so that's where I can blockade them on. So with everything in training, currently we're losing about 4,000 a month building Bouvet and Admiral Ob, as well as more destroyers of the Dard class. I'll accept I'll accept that. Don't have anything there. Accept that. I'll accept that. They will do a fleet battle with me. Interesting. We get a this would be my second fleet battle in Rule the Waves 3. Come on. Load, please. Okay, some ships from our ally Japan have joined our force. Excellent. So, the weather is mist. We have a gentle breeze northwest. It is currently nighttime. It will be daytime very soon. So, we have our scout division with the Ciel Ager, with Jean Bar, and Chalternut. You guys should be a corps on the 2nd Battle Division, which you are. The 2nd Battle Division, I assume, is these guys, right? Yes, that's the 2nd. This is the lead Battle Division. I don't know why they spawned over there. And then behind them you have the CLs. Say. Oh wait, hold on. Do I have 2 CA divisions? Yes, I do. Status. You should not be a corps in the 3rd Battle Division. You should be a corps on CA Dessay. And then, yeah, over here we have the Dessay class cruisers. I was hoping that having a speed enthusiast in charge of the division would help, but it might need to be something where they're in charge of the ship. Okay. Whole formation is reassembling. That's interesting, though. That's a button rather than a checkbox now. Unknown ship sighted to the south. Okay, so Squad Max will be daytime soon. I don't know if that's the lead of... That's probably part of their division. Okay. I cannot take control over you guys. I can take control over the 2nd Battle Division. Or no, that's the 3rd Battle Division, right? Yeah, you're the 3rd Battle Division. Okay. So... We have retreat options to Brest still. I'm trying to decide what's going on, or what to do here. I would love to send some of the stuff back here to kind of cut them off, but Majer near miss. We're reporting that as a CL or a CA. Oh God. Yep, we're reporting these as CAs. Perfect! Oh, that was absolutely perfect at sunrise. Look at how my ships are currently positioned. So this is a leading CA division. They are now charging straight into the Dessay class cruisers. This is a good enough move that I'm gonna order a flotilla attack right now. And last term, we did manage to blast this Vizcaya class with multiple hits. Oh yeah, good shooting from the Desays. And over here, you know, we got Deploy de Lome and Pathau also as well. You know, you know, we have like 6 very strong CAs just right here in perfect position. And it looks like their battle fleet is over here. So we have now managed to get between their battle fleet and their cruisers. Yeah, I feel like they're not liking that. Would have been nice to have fired some torpedoes or something, but yeah. Can I take manual control over you guys now? Yes, I can. Squad max 23 knots. Um, split up over there. You guys, I'll take manual control over. Your squad max is 20 knots. That, yeah, Latouche Treville can only go 20 knots. I probably am gonna have to move Latouche Treville out of this division and something else in. Um, but I don't think that Latouche Treville has been particularly well maintained. We're still blasting apart these ships. So now we have an option. Do I use these CAs to chase down the enemy CAs, or do I try to use them to cut off the enemy battle division? I might try to bring the Desays around in front and cut off the enemy battle division. They're still scoring hits. Okay, we managed to score a hit on an enemy battleship. That's a 3-inch shell from CL Izumi. So Japan actually does have CLs out here. So we got Izumi in that division. What else in this? It's just Izumi, I think. Yep. You are on the 2nd Cruiser Division as a screen. Oof. Oh god, yeah, just a single 6-inch Roraptol hit would take out a 300-ton destroyer immediately. So it looks like this Vizcaya class is dead in the water. Probably not sinking yet, given that she's still shooting. We are continuing to shoot these, but you know, I'm probably going to try to bring these guys close to this Vizcaya class and see if I can get some good hits in on her. I'm going to say cancel the flotilla attack. It's no longer needed. Okay, so we are scoring SecBat hits on these ships. So that's a proper pre-dread. 4 11-inch guns. Velasco, it's a little stronger. If I'm looking at us right now versus Spain, Spain right now has 8 battleships in service. We have 18. How many do I actually have deployed? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I have 10 deployed. So far we have spotted 7. It's possible they have 7 here. It's possible they have 8 here. But either way, we have a 2 battleship advantage on them. This division with Massena, Charlemagne, Carnot, and Jargberry, they aren't as heavily armored, but they are going to be a little bit more heavily armed. This division's probably not as heavily armed, but it is a little more heavily armored. So the point is that I kind of have the armored division up front and then the firepower division behind that. Okay, so this Vizcaya class is getting shot up a lot by Deploy de Lome, passing pretty close by. So we're still kind of in the dawn phase of this all. Okay, Brennus superstructure hit. Not significant damage. Corbet takes a hit. We're still shooting this Vizcaya class. Which is currently, you know, we're reporting heavy damage on. Is she shooting back at anything? I can't tell. Yeah, she's moving still. Okay, the Spanish force is peeling off here. Looks like. That's shooting at the sinking destroyer. Yeah, okay. We're still shooting at these guys. We got 7-inch fire coming in on from Pothau on her. Do have an enemy destroyer division coming at us. Why are you guys moving so slowly? So, yeah, we have one enemy ship crippled over here. We're probably gonna have to come back around on her in the daytime. We're still continuing to hit some of the battleships there. Well, that destroyer is a little close, but it's getting shot up a lot, so I highly doubt it's gonna survive any longer. Yeah, it's dead. And now it is daytime again. So the Vizcaya class, is she even moving right now? She's not moving. She is entirely stopped in the water. There's something else over here which is moving. Be hit. So that's the enemy, yeah, that's the enemy CAs. Okay. So now that it's daytime, the mist is really not helping. We've managed to sink another enemy destroyer. What are you guys doing? Come back up this way. Oh, they lost contact. Yeah, circle around this way. See if we can slow something down or cut something else off. See, a Kleber of the Desay class looks like she had split off from her division. So I want to take manual control over the Desays again and kind of bring them up. I want to take manual control over... Oh. You're detached. I want to take manual control over you guys and bring you up to at squad max. I'll say yes. So the enemy armored cruisers are running us down again. Okay, weather conditions are now normal. Excellent. I don't know why the Desays are moving so slowly. So right now, their battleships are over here. Looks like one of them is slowed, and their armored cruisers are over here. So I have a choice to make. Do I use my armored cruisers to run after their armored cruisers, or do I just focus on destroying the Spanish battle line? I think I'm going to focus on destroying the Spanish battle line right here. They had multiple destroyers escorting them, and now they just don't. So the goal right now is to attempt to bring my cruisers around to an intercept position. How fast can you move? You can move 18 knots. So she can outspeed a lot of my divisions. So, actually, the Desays, I want you guys to come around this way a little bit. How fast are you moving right now? Current speed, 20 knots. Come on, hit full speed, please. Because they are currently outrunning us. It should be noted. My goal is to bring the armored cruisers to the front of the battle division. Some of my battleships need to clean grates, unfortunately. We're still shooting that one in the back. My goal is to try to bring my armored cruisers around and force their battleships to turn. The state limit ship speed to what? 28 knots, who cares? Nothing's hitting 28 knots in this time. Okay, so we got one enemy battleship slowed and being crippled. The Desays, focus on your goal. Yeah, okay, so that battleship has split off. Force these guys to turn away. Yep, you should be targeting that. Brennus apparently took a hit. Not anything severe. Our battleships are still in good shape. Corbeil has a turret jammed. That's one enemy battleship heavily damaged and retreating. This battle division is being hit very badly and very much being slowed. And this is exactly what what I was trying to do here. I'm trying to force the Spanish to turn. Because I can't outrun them with my battleships, but I can sure as hell outrun them with my armored cruisers. Speed's limited to 22 knots, though. What are you doing, Kleber? Okay, so there's the crippled battleship. Oh god, yep, weather's turning against me. Actually, no, you guys follow this way. You guys split off to this side. Actually, if I can control you guys to just kind of come down here at squad max. Okay, Desay, fore aft hull hit, not great. Yep, okay. Pull off a little bit. Yeah, these guys don't have enough escorts. Which is why I'm thinking if I can just kind of run through their division, I can get them. Okay, so the Poy de Lomes, yeah, you start shooting at those guys. Oh yeah, look at this move. The Desays are going to be able to effectively completely cross the T of this leading Velasco class, which they are doing and now hammering. This will leave the Spanish with no real ability to run away, and well, my battleships, you know, catch up. Oh, that Velasco's on fire, the heavily damaged one from earlier. Alright, Devastations, cut their retreat off to the north. Okay, to say, have you gotten your flooding under control? Yes, you have. Good job. Okay, two cruisers misunderstood their orders. Not great. Okay, so they're now separated out. Yeah, it does look like right now we're just kind of, you know, shooting these guys heavily. Pothow's now taking hits from this, very close-in Velasco class, but, you know, she's scoring more. I mean, this is kind of the point of these cruisers. You know, these are proto-battle cruisers, and I am using them like such. Right now, there's really nowhere for the Spanish to run. All their battleships are, like, badly damaged. I actually think now is an appropriate time to order a flotilla attack, just given where this fleet is. So who's firing torpedoes? You are. At a very damaged Velasco class up there. So we have the second Velasco class over there, which is getting run down by these guys. And see, Desay is also launching torpedoes. So these guys are still trying to run away from my division. Ooh, nice hit. Okay, good hit. So confirmed 1 kill. There's 1 dead Spanish battleship. This one's on fire. But yeah, part of my thought process here is if I can just knock out the Spanish fleet in one big blow, it does mean that Italy and Germany will be much easier to fight. You know, if I wind up getting into that war. And I do kind of want to get into that war. Okay, so I'm trying to tell, are these turrets disabled or knocked out? They're jammed. Okay, Courbet's turrets are jammed. Good to know. So right now, the Desays are going around this battle division. Or that battleship, which is now dead in the water. Actually, you know what? You guys turn this way. Oh god, poor Spanish battleships. Poor Spanish battleships. That two of them just have... Oh god. Those two are trapped. What can they do? They can't do anything. They are completely surrounded. Okay, you guys are actually now really close, so I can take manual control over you. Start sending you this way. You guys need to come back around and actually start doing something. Yep, and now my destroyer's in a really good position on them. One of them's launching torpedoes. Let me just make sure. Yeah, it is you. Okay. Like, I would not want to be on a battleship in this situation. So we have one battleship running up that way, which I will have to go run down. Just do be aware of that. This one's on fire. Cut down this way. Oh my god, fire a damn torpedo into her, please. Okay, come up this way. So there is a cripple up there. Some cripples down here. Our pawn is launching torpedoes. There we go, we got one. Okay, you guys are gonna start turning around and try and hit that Velasco. Yeah, one is sinking. The second one is very much crippled. And my, yeah, my battlecruisers are going around it. You are launching torpedoes at that, Yep, there we go. Good hits. Good. Oh, hey, you hit that one, too. Okay, so what is that at this point? That's maybe, like, 4 sinking Spanish battleships. Cancel flotilla attack order for now. So that one's sinking, that one's sinking, that one's sinking. There was one crippled before. I don't know if she's sinking or not. Okay, you've misunderstood orders. Who cares? We're running this ship down, and then we're turning back up north to get this. Oh, hey, there's the other cripple, actually. Which one? An already sinking one. Okay. Peak is launching torpedoes at... Nice. Nicely done. So there's another cripple over this way. So I want you guys to turn this way now. And then we gotta run back up this way. Okay. Yeah, you were trying to get away from us, weren't you? Trying to run away from the French Navy. Yeah, get fucked. Hit something with a Velasco, that one back there. Alright. I'll say yes to all. Start rescuing all survivors. Alright, you can reform, or you can become an AI-controlled division. You guys start turning around this way. So there's another battleship somewhere up this way. Reasonably certain that ship's dead. Yeah, okay, so this is like the entire Spanish battle line is getting knocked out at once now. Now, it would be nice if this wasn't heavy rain. Okay, so... Oh, God. Might be somewhere up here. Okay, yeah, now it is, night again. We're leaving. So, one Spanish battleship got away. Maybe two. Maybe two. But that is, like, a total victory. Actually, head to Brest. Good fight. Good fight, everyone. Oh, no, we did sink them all. Yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, that's great. Oh, that's so good. There's definitely people I need to send that to. Um, and when I say people, like people who have World Waves 3, I'm not gonna send this to people who don't. And when I say that, that means like beta testers or other meet people with press access. So yeah, points for survivors picked up 770 and they only get 19. So yeah, 7 battleships, an armored cruiser, and 3 destroyers with another one heavily damaged. Oh dear lord. So Reina Donna Isabel II. So, you know, Brennis was we were initially getting 6-inch hits on her from Dessay, Marseille, Dessay, what Dessay, Marseille, yeah. Splinters damage hull damage by splinters. Some more 6-inch, 4-inch, 8-inch hits. 6-inch fore aft hull. Oh, waterline hit, belt extended penetration from Messina. So yeah, there's the CA scoring 8-inch hits. We are getting through the belt extended with the 8-inchers. You'll hit fire control damaged. Fire extinguished. Hull hit penetration. Hull hit. Fire started. Fire starts. So, or fire spread. So we get 2 successive hits from Brandis. Only, you know, medium hits. But, you know, they do bad stuff to the fire on this ship. Red hit. Hull hit. More belt hits. Fire hull hits. Large torpedo flat hit. Superstructure hit. Deck bat hit. Belt upper, a couple pens, including a 7-inch from Pothau. Good to see those 7-inch guns working. Aft hull, hull hit, fore aft hull, submerged torpedo, flat hit, hull hit, belt extended, and a lot more 5-inch, 6-inch, and 8-inch hits. The other good thing I think that this battle has done is it has showed me the validity of fast cruisers, and fast cruisers armed with a lot of guns. Definitely the Dessay class, and you know, as well as like Pothau and what's the other one? Pothau and Deploy de Lome. This has definitely proven that concept or those ships, and I think that that spells a good future for Admiral Ob and Sully, at least for a little bit. So 12-inch lower belt edge hit, fore aft hull hit, okay, from Carnot on this on Velasco. We're getting 8-inch, 6-inch, 4-inch, 6-inch fore aft hull. You can superstructure it, splinters perforate uptakes. extended. Tertiary battery scores a hit on Halibard. 7-inch, 6-inch, 6-inch near miss. Super hit fire started. 4 aft hull. Engine room hit. 4 aft structure hit fire spreads. Burst limited by coal bunker. Fire reduced by damage control. By coal bunker. 8 turret destroyed. Super hit. Super pass through. They do the fire extinguished, but belt upper hull hit. Hull hit belt extended. We get more hull hit belt extended. Has been detached due to heavy damage. Riddled the funnel. More 7-inch and 6-inch hits. So deployed Loam and Pothou are getting penetrations to the belt extended. For a tall superstructure path through hull hit shell burst limited by coal bunker torpedo from Francesc, and she's sinking and then takes another torpedo. She didn't fire any of her torpedoes despite how many she had. So Trident, 8-inch 4 aft hull hit. Then we just get. So we're just getting the secondary hits here. It doesn't even look like we score a heavy hit. It's just, the secondary hits and then, the primary hits from the Desay class cruisers. And I'm assuming, deployed Alom and Pothou. Yeah, so here's, some 4 aft hulls, submerged torpedo flat hits. Oh, she does take 2 torpedoes. So she's just getting crippled by the amount of, medium shots coming in. And yeah, she gets sunk. Torpedo from Marseille and a torpedo from Carnot. So that was our battleships torpedoing this one. I bet I could fully decipher which ship was which if given enough time, but I'm not entirely sure that's easy. So Argonauta takes 12-inch hit early on, merge torpedo flat hit. So we're getting, we're getting hits on her. Hit, superstructure hit, yeah. Deployed alone, Latouche Treville doing a great job. Rudder damage, detaches due to jammed rudder. Was getting more hits. She is on fire, but she's getting it reduced. Has some flooding. It detaches again due to jammed rudder. So she reattached and then unattached again. So I'm assuming she's moving in roughly the same direction as the rest of her as the rest of her formation. But the constant rudder hits are not doing great. More of tall, submerged torpedo flat hit. Splinters perforate uptakes. Critical hit bridge destroyed. More of rudder repair. Disorganized crew fails to limit flooding, so it's at 33. Submersible by coal bunker. Merge torp flat. Yeah, limits flooding. So she has more flooding at this point because of all these additional hits that are hitting her. Looks like this 12-inch didn't do anything. Torpedo from Harpon. Attached due to heavy damage. So there's more damage coming in from, 3-inch, 6-inch shells, 4-inch, 5, 2, or 6 twos. Our spreads, 8-inch, 7-inch, turret disabled. These didn't really get through. Near miss. Cover some coal bunker fire spreads. 4 aft hull fire spreads. Rudder damage again. Near miss. Secbat hit. 5-inch, 4 aft hull. And then Arbalete gets the finishing torpedo into Argonauta. I feel like one thing which would be really good in the history is logging torpedo hits too. Oh, I should message William about that. Actually, I will message William about that. Because I think torpedo hits are a little bit more important than shell hits. Alright, so we get 6-inch engine room hit, belt extended. Belt extended penetration. Critical hit, saltwater center feed tanks, machinery destroyed at 1207. So this was the cruiser we slowed down. Or not the cruiser, the battleship we slowed down. 1 point. It looks like that was a CA Glory. Hit, splinters damage hull. Merge torp flat hit. More 4 aft hull hits. Extended engine room hit. Superstructure hit. Bridge destroyed, superstructure hit, and shell burst limited by coal bunker. Belt upper, belt extended. Shell burst limited by coal bunker. So engine room hit, belt extended. Ooh, she must have a narrow belt. She actually does have a really strong belt, though. These things do. But it looks like we were just going through the belt extended and, like, you know, 4 aft hull. Belt upper 2. Arms everywhere. Like, her belt's gonna resist our shells, but everything outside of the belt isn't. Fire started, and then a torpedo from the destroyer peak. More hits, and then I can just kind of scroll down here. Okay, Rey Don Francisco de Assis. 6-inch belt extended penetration. We're getting some 8-inch sec bat hits, it looks like, from Redoubtable and Carnot. Um, more superstructure hits. 4-inch additional 4-inch hits, 6-inch superstructure, more superstructure hull damage by splinters, 12-inch superstructure hit, splinters perforate uptakes. That's a good hit. That slowed her down. Detaches move independently against close enemy. This might have been no. I think this one might have gotten slowed, but she fixed her machinery and rejoined. Fire started. No, this was the one which got slowed. So I was wrong. The other one wasn't the one which got slowed. The other one got slowed later on in the fight. This was the one which got slowed early on. So this was the ship which got slowed and fell back. So she did catch on fire. It spread, got it under control, takes a brief hit, extinguishes the fire, and then this was the one we ran down during the night. So you can see Desay, or not during the night, but during the later evening. So Desay, Glory, Desay, yeah, so, you know, you can see the Desays are running her down here. Deploy de Lome's running her down. Pothow's running her down. She has high flooding, her rudder gets damaged. So yeah, the armored cruisers are just chewing through her. And yeah, the armored cruisers just chewed through her, and then only after the armored cruisers have chewed through her do the battleships start shooting at her. And just absolutely maul her, and then Gary Gruberry gets a torpedo hit into her too. So Numancio, the first. 6-inch turret hit, 8-inch hit, non-pens. We're getting the medium hits. Disorganized crew fails limit flooding. Yeah, 6 and 4 aft hull, so that probably did something. Miss waterline hit deck extended. Superstructure hit. 4 aft hull. Belt extended hit. So we're just, we're just scoring mostly light hits. At some point, there's going to be like a heavy hit scored on her. Splinter's perforate uptakes. That really did not help from Latouche Trevel. Flooding, 7-inch. Okay. Splinters perforate uptakes. Waterline hit belt extended. 6-inch B devastation. 5-inch hull. Shell burst limited by coal bunker. 4 aft hull. Hull hit for motion. Limits flooding. Disorganized crew fails limit flooding. Limits flooding. Limits flooding. Sinking through progressive flooding. So this was the one which we abandoned. So we shoot her, we pass our the Latouche Travail Pothau division by her, as well as the Devastation division by her, and then they have to come back down to rejoin the main fleet. But it is sometime after the battle when, the permanent 8 flooding just sinks her. Actually, it's past that time already, so she was already sinking when the battle ended. She might have already been sinking when night set, but that would have been close. Cristobal Colon. So okay, so we're getting an 8-inch superstructure hit. So this was that Vizcaya class armored cruiser that came up at us. So a bunch of 6-inch hits and some 8-inch hits. Oh yeah, there we go. That's what was doing it. Right there, 728 through like 731. Oof. 2 4 aft hulls, 1 8, 1 a 6, a 6-inch engine room hit penetration, another 4 aft hull, an 8-inch engine room hit penetration, so she just went dead in the water. 2 6-inch belts, 1 a pen. Her bridge gets destroyed by an 8-inch shell. There's a 4 aft hull hit from a 6-inch shell, and then a 5-inch hit, which doesn't really do anything. She very quickly falls out of line. Cradle hit belt extended to the engine room from a 3-inch. Another 4 aft hull. Another belt extended from a 3-inch. 4 aft hull penetration from deployed to loam. Superstructure hit, splinters damage hull from a 7-inch from deployed to loam. So it looks like, yeah, deployed to loam is starting to get hits here with her 7-inch and 5-inch. She gets her machinery repaired. Not enough, I take it. Yeah, no, she was moving slightly. Her Y hit, superstructure hit, belt upper. Another 4 aft hull, another 4 aft hull. So these were from destroyers. Superstructure hit, shell burst them by coal bunkers. Shell burst them by coal bunker, limits flooding, and sinks through progressive flooding. Um, so my cruiser, Lavoisier, or Lavoisier, she takes a 6-inch waterline hit, belt extended, so that did a significant amount of damage from Emperador Carlos V. 6-inch hull hit, belt penetration, 3-inch hull hit, over some coal bunker, and after that she's just kind of shooting stuff, but she is slowed a little bit, so that's a Kotlogan. So the destroyer Segay of the Fremi class takes a 6-inch 4 aft hull hit and is sinking, and then a 3-inch 4 aft hull hit. Amarante Ferrandez, 3-inch near miss, 6-inch near miss, machinery damaged by splinters from Charlemagne. Yeah, 6-inch near miss, 6-inch superstructure hit, splinters damage hull, and then a couple 2-inch from my destroyers, and a 5-inch waterline hit, and that causes her to sink. DD Lazaga, so she takes a 5-inch and a 6-inch, and just sinks. And then Jose Luis Diaz, 6-inch belt penetration, 5-inch belt penetration. Yeah, she's sinking just immediately. Those ships don't really hold up. So now we get to the cruisers. Reina Regente. She actually takes a 12-inch 4 aft hull hit from Magenta. Doesn't look like she's getting shot up. She's getting shot up a little bit, but I decided to prioritize the battleships rather than her because I have I have good cruisers. Like the Desays as well as Deploy to Loam and Pothau are really good cruisers, and even then, like my legacy cruiser designs are not bad. Um, so I do have a really good cruiser force, and I can keep that cruiser force here. And I'm now at the point where I could probably only have like one battle division deployed at a time. And if I'm able to train up my battle divisions during war, and I wind up going to war with Italy, well, holy crap, I have full battle divisions trained. Deploy them in a theater, sink, whatever Italian ships I need to sink, and then if Germany joins later on, it's like, oh hey, hopefully Italy's already out at that point. 8-inch 4 aft hull hit from Reina Donna Isabel. The second AP, a 5-inch hit from Argonauta, and she did fire a torpedo at some point. The Marseille took an 11-inch superstructure hit, which the splinters perforated the uptake, so she was slowed down to 21 knots, which is still really fast. Brennus took some hits, so, looks like some 5-inch, couple 11-inch. Yeah, from Velasco. So it looks like we're having an issue with getting our heavy guns to hit stuff, which the Spanish were not having as much of a problem with, but they were not getting that light gun, like that light and medium gun fire like we were. Um, so deployed to Loam takes an 11-inch Secbat hit. Amarante Oquindo takes a 5-inch waterline deck extended hit from Latouche Trevelle. Glare takes an 11-inch hit, which disables a turret and does a little bit of structure damage. Pothau takes a 5-inch 4 aft hull hit. What was that from, actually? It's from Mancia the First. The Spanish destroyer Villamil has her entire structure destroyed by a 5-inch 4 aft hull hit, but no flotation damage. Cataluna, so she takes a few, or she takes what, a 6-inch hit and a couple 7-inch hits, but they don't really do anything. And then she has an engine breakdown from high-speed cruising. And then finally, the destroyer Arquebus. So she takes a 5-inch superstructure hit and a 3-inch near miss. Won't really do all that much. So I'm assuming this is torpedo hits scored. Trying to see, is there any other ships that got shot here? I don't think so. I think that's all the hits scored. And, here's just everything in the battle. So, that Japan only sent the cruiser Izumi. And there's another Spanish armored cruiser and another Spanish light cruiser. Or protected cruiser, I should say. Alright. Excellent battle. I will take a quick look. Force flagship, what they're roughly doing. The Spanish were running off this way with their armored cruisers. The end. Probably a smart decision, given how much I was doing. The big ships. Want an idea? Yes, the major battle. Yeah, okay, so, we kind of start out over here. Battle translates up this way. So this is kind of that chase we do. We force their battleships around, kind of turn around, catch them over here, do a bunch of damage. Yeah, do a bunch of damage to them in this area. Chase that one battleship here, go back up here to rescue survivors, turn back around as it becomes nighttime, and then leave this way. And then I'm like, wait a minute, no, I wanna go this way, back to Brest instead. So we actually wind up, where roughly we were chasing them. Anyway, excellent battle. French major victory, gained 2 prestige. Battle of Ile-de-Seine. Excellent job. Hopefully Italy just doesn't immediately go to war with us. Temporary setback in terms of getting new destroyers. Improved torpedo aiming systems. Excellent. Blockading the enemy. Okay, so let's see. Being delays have affected the building of Claymore. Italy has commissioned 2 more ships. Have a captain showing himself to be of average ability. Tensions with Austria-Hungary increase due to random. Tensions with the US randomly go down. Alright. I'm gonna say that was good. I feel like I do want a replacement for that sunk destroyer. So I'm gonna order another Dard class as a replacement for that, for the sunk destroyer. Anyway, I think that is this turn. That was, well, I would say I think that's this turn. Let me do a little bit more division work here. So, oh, okay, yep. Latouche, Treville, and Gaiden have slowed down. Probably gonna see if I can jam. Oh god, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna remove Latouche Treville from the division, and then from the 3rd Cruiser Division. Actually, which one is Gaiden located in? Gaiden's in the 4th, right? Yeah. I'm gonna remove Pothau from that division. I will add Latouche Treville to the 4th Cruiser Division, and then I will add Pothau to the 1st Cruiser Division. So move division all the way to Northern Europe. Move division into the Med. Actually, you guys can just go in training. 3rd Cruiser. Scheduled divisional training for them. To schedule division training for the 5th and the 2nd battle divisions. Or not the 2nd, the 4th. Any of you guys in the Mediterranean should do training. Which will hopefully help out with crew quality and division management. Maybe this division. Uh, yeah, I'm okay with letting. No, I think I need all my destroyers forward deployed. The first cruiser division will not be doing any division training. Second cruiser division will not be. Even though I think the second cruiser division kind of needs to. Um, but I'm at the point where I'm thinking about sending in some of my battle divisions. So the third, actually, yeah, the third battle division. I'm going to schedule division training for the third and first battle division. I will keep the fourth battle division active. In terms of the light cruisers, I think I will. No, that's the heavy cruisers. In terms of the light cruisers, again, anyone's in the med. So the fourth, fifth, and the sixth. I'll say though, it's not good that the Montcalms are starting to have issues. But yeah, that was an excellent situation. I think a lot of enemy ships. They still have a significant cruiser advantage. Um, well, not advantage, but a significant amount of cruisers there. But if I look at Northern Europe now, I'm not even sure Spain has a battleship there. That battleship might actually be in the Mediterranean. It is. So I had one battleship in the Mediterranean, and that's what survived the fleet battle. Anyway, with that, I think I will say thank you everyone very much for watching. This has been me, No Name Moments of Spore. I also have to throw in another thanks to Matrix Games, Slytherin Games, and Naval Warfare Simulations for graciously providing me with a press key to show you all this game before it is out. It is, again, coming out in 3 days, if my math is right. And yeah, also down below there is a link to a World Waves Discord server. It's not official, but it's the closest thing to an official World Waves Discord server that exists at the time of recording. Maybe, I don't know, maybe Matrix will come up with something. And also down below I've got links to my own Discord server, my own Twitch, and my own Twitter. If you're interested in any of those things, I don't recommend going to the Twitter, and the Twitch I rarely use. My Discord server I also rarely use, but it's probably the best of the three. Alright, that's it. Bye!